This video may surprise you. Well, it shocked me, that's for sure. If you've been a player of Call of Duty for a while now, you'll remember the infamous Call of Duty World at War. This was potentially one of the best Call of Duties ever made, with its revolutionary multiplayer and first ever introduction to the much loved Zombies mode. But did you know this game was actually on the PS2 as well? I always played it on the Xbox 360 back in the day and never knew it was on the PS2. And how many of you love this game? Every like rating on this video is going to be dedicated to the legendary Call of Duty World at War. Let's see how many likes it can get. So looking at some gameplay, the graphics on the PS2 doesn't look too pretty, and the gameplay is pretty much utter dog water when you look at it now. But how damn cool was this? I mean, surprisingly, the story mode, when compared to the PS3 and Xbox 360 versions, is almost completely different. You might describe the PS2 version story as watered down, I guess, as a lot of the memorable brutal cutscenes and action set pieces from the 360 and PS3 versions were completely cut, and the missions are also a lot more linear. There is a lot less free roaming due to the lack of the capability of the PS2 in comparison. But still, I mean, how damn cool is this? It doesn't look too bad considering, and it's almost like playing a completely different version of World at War. So this video idea came from seeing a few pictures of people playing zombies on World at War on the PS2, which gave me a rod on, because I thought there is no way that is possible. I mean, surely I would have heard of this at least. And if so, I would have stopped playing Simpsons Hit and Run for a minute and load up the old zombies and twat off some heads. But after looking into this, I found out that sadly zombies was not introduced in the PS2 version, and these screenshots and fake videos were made using clever little techniques as demonstrated by the YouTuber on screen. Credit to him. Essentially, if you change the resolution and enable a cheat code in the PC version, your game visually transforms to make it look like you're playing the PS2, which did trick quite a few people. And I'm not really totally sure why Zombies was not on the PS2, because let's face it, the map, and I'm not even going to try and pronounce the name of it, was bloody tiny, but it was likely still too much for the PS2's hardware at the time, I can only assume, which is why we never saw it. But can you just imagine playing Zombies on the PS2 version back in the day? I mean, I would have been a bit scared playing it, I think, because the only games I'd played before that is bloody San Andreas and Simpsons Hit and Run. Playing split screen with a few friends on the PS2 would have been so damn good. But sadly, it was not possible. Overall though, I love to see that the legendary Call of Duty World at War was played on the PS2. And it's a shame I never got to play it. But the question is, did you play it on the PS2 back in the day? Did you know it was possible? Let me know in the comments down below, I would love to see. And if you would like to see whether the GTA 5 PS2 gameplay was real or not, click the card on screen to check out that video. It was pretty interesting to say the least. Thank you guys for watching and have a great rest of your day.